What is up, everybody? Alex Duval here. In this video, we will review Garrett Adelstein's response and thoughts on the whole entire situation with the cheating scandal at Hustler Casino Live. As you may recall, in my first video, I pointed out Garrett's initial responses, which were several pages of notes, as we can see here, which dates back to about almost a week from today now. We scroll up a little bit, we can see he also responded to a Doug Polk video where he said a few more things, and that brings us to today, October 5th. Garrett has responded by saying, "I'd like to have this spotlight that's been thrust upon me applied to something better. Please join me in donating Big Brother, Big Sister of Los Angeles by going to," and then he provides a link where people can donate. This is what he says in his statement. "Over the past several days, the viral hand I played against Jack 4 has spiraled in a way I could have never expected. The conversation began with the legitimacy of a poker hand and then somehow devolved into a host of baseless personal attacks. Anyone who has followed my career over the past 20 years know I hold myself to the highest ethical and professional standards, win or lose. In this case, I strongly believe a hand occurred that wasn't played legitimately by my opponent. That opponent decided the best way to handle the aftermath was to pay back the money. This occurred in a public area of a large casino, all while on camera and in the presence of a neutral third party." I'm guessing he's talking about Ryan Feldman there. "I stand by the way I handled this very difficult situation. It's not and never was about the money for me. I'd like to have this spotlight applied to something better. Please join me in donating to Big Brother, Big Sister of Los Angeles by going to," provides the link. "This philanthropic organization focuses on mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of youth. As a Big Brother myself for the past 6 years, the organization is near and dear to my heart." And then he provides one final ending statement by saying, "I deeply appreciate every message of support I've received. It's been an uplifting silver lining to an otherwise really challenging week." So after clicking on the link here that Garrett provided, we go to this page. It says Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater LA. There are currently 14 people that have donated, with $135,928 collected out of the $150,000 goal. Garrett says, "For the last several years, I have been a mentor to my now 14-year-old little brother, Callie. It's been an incredibly enriching experience that has added significant meaning to my life. Please consider donating to this important organization." He provides a photo of him and Callie at Universal Studios. That's nice. And then we see all of the donations. And what's most interesting about this is the very first donation was by Garrett, and it's for the amount exactly that he actually ended up losing to Robbie in the hand where the cheating scandal took place. So he donated $135,000. Thank you all for supporting me by supporting this cause that means so much to me. Some very interesting takeaways that people are gathering from the situation. One, Garrett is very rich as it comes. He's a multi-millionaire, so $135,000 probably isn't a ton of money to him. So people think that donating this exact amount doesn't really matter, but then there's other people who think that donating the $135,000 means that Garrett is basically saying, "Look, I have the money that she gave me, and I'm gonna donate all the money." He's acting like he doesn't have to provide Robbie this money because he's donating it. He's donating the exact amount of money that he won from Robbie, or he lost from Robbie, but then later got back from Robbie, right? So very interesting situation how he has donated that exact amount. It's funny, we can see some comments after people donate. "Due to Garrett, I have always enjoyed streaming." Mostly people who are donating are supportive of Garrett, but I will say not this one. This was a very funny comment I saw in the responses to his post. It says, "This guy spent $1 to be hateful. LOL." So someone donated $1 and said, "This is not your money to donate. You stole this money. No one cheated you. Big tough guy who threatens women when he loses. You should not look up to him." So he gave a nasty message in a $1 donation to the cause. So I guess it's better to donate than not donate. Also don't know if this message is real, because when you look at the donations, you can't even find that. but thought that was funny. And then we go to the actual post, and we will see a lot of responses that aren't so positive as well. Hey everybody, I must be a good guy because I'm urging you to donate to charity as a way to take attention away from the fact I'm a sore loser. When you go all in with 8 high, and the only way you could have lost was cheating. That's the meme he posts. It has 400 likes. His post almost has a third of the likes that his post has, which is pretty crazy. As I said, some people are questioning the amount that Garrett donated. It says Garrett donated $135K. Does that mean he won't give back to Robbie? As crazy as it is, $135K is her money, unless proven to be a cheat, in my opinion. Very popular response. Please tell me this is some sort of joke. Do you seriously not have a single friend or confidant that has any public relations ability or damage control experience whatsoever? Don't deflect, change the message, starting with a sincere apology and then return the money. Well, Garrett, big fan, but this looks horrible. You gave zero proof she was cheating. You need to return her money ASAP. This is what a lot of people have to say. I don't know, guys. Pretty crazy situation. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Garrett donating $135,000 to Big Brothers Big Sisters just because he wants to look better in this situation because he's not been looking great? Is he doing it just because he has a lot of money and he just so happens to be donating $135K exactly? I mean, I know I have watched Garrett play in many streams in the past, and I've actually heard him talk about him working with Big Brothers Big Sisters and how he has someone that he basically is a father figure to. So this isn't something new. He's definitely been working with this organization plenty of times in the past, from what I've heard. And as he said, he's been doing it for many years. But very interesting to kind of just finally come out and have this statement that's saying basically he's doubling down or tripling down, however you want to look at it, where he played a hand that was not legitimately played by his opponent, as he will say here. So pretty interesting to see him like tripling down on that. And also interesting to see that he doesn't mention Robbie's name. He just says, I played against Jack 4. So very, very interesting development in this story. Maybe Garrett knows something we don't still, and he just hasn't released it. He's donating the money that apparently he got back from her. So what is that really saying? You know, I don't know. It's really open to interpretation. So there's obviously more to come from this story. I don't think it's over. If you guys are enjoying it and the drama, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Like I said, when Garrett said, Robbie, this is going to be watched by millions of people, blah, 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 you know what happened here, something like that, in paraphrasing, of course, but very close. And she at one point said to him, listen, what can I do to make this go away? What can I do to make this better? Okay? I don't want any problems. I don't want to not be able to come back. I don't want this, whatever it was. And Garrett said, well, you can give me my money back. And she said, if I give you that, will you come back? Will you play? And will this just go away? Because I don't want any problems. And he agreed to it. And Ryan was adamant to me that Garrett did not force her. He was ready to walk away until that statement was made. And then he said that comment and she agreed to do it.